Noah's brave adventure in Neverland, saving the day with Peter Pan. Noah was a curious and adventurous 7-year-old boy, always ready for his next big adventure. One night, as he was getting ready for bed, he heard a light tapping at his window. He opened the window to find Peter Pan himself, along with his best friend Tinker Bell, hovering just outside. "Noah, we need your help," Peter Pan said with urgency in his voice. Noah's eyes widened with excitement. He had heard many stories about Peter Pan and his adventures in Neverland, a place where children never grew up and magic was real. Without a second thought, Noah climbed out of the window and joined them. "Hold my hand," Peter said, and with a sprinkle of Tinker Bell's fairy dust, they were soaring through the night sky towards Neverland. As they landed in Neverland, Noah couldn't believe his eyes. The island was even more magical than he had ever imagined, with lush forests, sparkling waterfalls, and the homes of the lost boys hidden among the trees. But Peter's face turned serious. "Captain Hook has captured some of the lost boys, and we need to rescue them," he explained. Noah felt a twinge of fear, but he remembered the stories of Peter Pan's bravery. "I'm ready to help," Noah said, his voice steady with determination. Peter smiled at him, impressed by his bravery. Together with Tinker Bell, they set off towards Captain Hook's ship. The night was dark, and the air was filled with the sound of night creatures. As they approached the ship, they could hear the gruff voice of Captain Hook barking orders at his crew. Noah whispered to Peter, "What's the plan?" Peter replied, "We need to distract the pirates while Tinker Bell sneaks in to free the lost boys." Peter and Noah carefully made their way to the side of the ship. Peter handed Noah a small slingshot and some pebbles. "Use this to create a distraction," Peter instructed. Noah nodded, his heart pounding with excitement. He took aim and fired a pebble at a nearby barrel, causing it to topple over with a loud crash. The pirates turned their attention to the noise, and Peter took the opportunity to leap into action. With a whoosh, Peter flew up and knocked the pirates' hats off their heads, causing chaos and confusion. Noah continued to fire pebbles, keeping the pirates distracted. Meanwhile, Tinker Bell snuck below deck and found the lost boys locked in a small room. She used her fairy dust to unlock the door and led them to safety. Once the lost boys were free, Peter signaled to Noah. "It's time to go," he shouted. Noah scrambled up the ropes and onto the ship. Together, they made their escape, flying back to the safety of the forest with the lost boys in tow. Captain Hook and his crew were left shaking their fists in frustration as their prisoners slipped through their grasp. Back in the safety of their hidden camp, the lost boys cheered for Noah, Peter, and Tinker Bell. "You were amazing, Noah," Peter said, clapping him on the back. Noah felt a sense of pride he had never felt before. He had faced his fears and helped save the day. As the night drew on, they gathered around a campfire, enjoying chocolate cake, Peter Pan's favorite dessert. They shared stories of their adventures and laughed together. Peter looked at Noah and said, "You have the heart of a true Neverlander, Noah. Your bravery made all the difference." Noah beamed with happiness. He had always dreamed of having an adventure like this, and now he had memories that would last a lifetime. As Peter and Tinker Bell prepared to take Noah back home, they made him promise to visit Neverland again. "Anytime you need us, just look out your window," Peter said with a wink. With a final sprinkle of fairy dust, Noah found himself back in his room, the adventure still fresh in his mind. He climbed into bed, feeling a sense of wonder and fulfillment. As he drifted off to sleep, he knew that his bravery had helped save Neverland and made him a hero in the eyes of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. And with that, Noah's dreams were filled with more magical adventures, knowing that he would always have friends in Neverland, ready for the next big adventure.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.